Okay, so here's what I'm working on today. Same thing as yesterday. Just glopped some more body filler on the truck. I was trying to be a little bit more neater about it and not leave too many high spots. Filling in the lows and touching up some stuff that I did the other day there. I don't know that there's much interesting to see here. You know, I just widened out some of the areas that I was skimming across to feather it better. Across the front was where I did probably the most of that. Was feathered across pretty much the whole front of the cab there. Let's see if we can get that. You know, as well along the back, I feathered that a fair bit. And I thought I'd share one interesting tip with regard to body filler. And that was one I got off that thread that I linked, well, I listed in the last message. And that was use an old phone book for your body filler pad. Works well, and you just tear them off as you need them. And for the most part, they don't soak through. And if they did, you tear off 2 sheets. It's kind of a neat idea, and it worked really well. By the way, the filler that I'm using, the Napa filler, is supposed to be finished sandable in 20 minutes. So I'm going to be literal in that and wait 20 minutes, and I'm going to start sanding it. I could actually probably start sooner since it took me a while to glop what's on there on, but I'm going to do it that way. Okay, so another vigorous workout with the sanding thing. I chickened out or wimped out and grabbed the airline sander. Didn't help for the curved areas, but some of these spots, like that spot, is probably pretty close to being where I want it to be. That isn't so bad except for right there. That I think is done. This still needs fill in the center, as well as here, a little bit there. I really shouldn't be touching this with my fingers, I think. That I think is good. I think it's good pretty much all the way across here, except for this. Needs a little more. That's done. This needs probably a little bit along the bottom, and then just to fill some of the creases where I didn't quite mud it very evenly there. That needs more, because I missed out over here. I didn't actually put any filler on at all. We'll go around to the front, and then I'll show you the back of the roof as well. This is going to need a fair bit more work. I sanded through right down to bare metal, which isn't necessarily the best idea, but I got to smooth that all out, and then I'll board it. I've got an even longer board than that thing upstairs, and I might end up breaking that thing out when I'm doing that up. But whether or not I break that out after I've done the high build primer or not, we'll see. And just one last thing on the roof. Remember, if you watched yesterday's video, I was talking about this is fairly good here. There's just some little bits here that might need a little bit of filling, but along here, I feathered it out probably almost 4 inches, and it still needs to go a little bit more. You know, it's not too bad along here, but otherwise it needs some more feathering out. So I think it'll end up looking quite good. I'll have to be careful of those edges there, because I've sanded right through to the bare metal, and the edges are a bit of a bad idea to do too much work around. It's just too easy to wear through. This corner, I think, top is not too bad. I think most of this is just going to end up being just a bit of putty on there. I was wearing my mask, but boy, those masks don't do as well as you would hope. Anyways, that's it for today.